A weekend fight turns deadly. The ongoing investigation after a man is killed on East State Street.
Plus, ending the summer with some family fun, what the Belvidere Fire Department is doing to help people beat the heat.
And preventing flooding in the Forest City. The proposal looking to use state funds to help impacted residents and businesses.
Live from WTVO 17, this is Eyewitness News at 5.
Good evening, I'm Mimi Murphy.
And I'm Wendell Edwards. We thank you for being here. Tonight, we know the name of the man killed in a shooting on East State Street from over the weekend.
The Winnebago County Coroner's Office has identified him as Chase Higgins. Early Sunday morning, Rockford officers were called to East State Street near Target for a shooting. There, police found the 27-year-old who'd been shot multiple times. Officers say a fight broke out in the parking lot that led to shots being fired. Higgins was pronounced dead at the scene. Police have not identified any suspects in this shooting. If you have any information on this case, contact Rockford Police or Rockford Area Crime Stoppers. One man's hospitalized after a shooting at a local apartment complex. Around 4:30 Sunday, Rockford Police were called to Sun Valley Terrace Apartments for reports of a shooting. Officers found a man who'd been shot once. He was taken to the hospital for treatment and is expected to be okay. If you have any information on this shooting, contact Rockford Police. It's a hot day across the state line with heat advisories in effect.
It's a kind of heat that could be dangerous. Let's check back in with Chief Meteorologist Candace King for just how high the temperatures are getting.
Yeah, you know, when we look at our temperatures here this afternoon, we made it up to 93 degrees. That after starting off at 72. Not quite to record heat, but we are going to see those record high temperatures come close once again for tomorrow. Now, as I mentioned at the top of the show, we do have excessive heat warnings as well as heat advisories in place. That heat advisory through 8 o'clock tonight for Winnebago, Boone, McHenry, Ogle, Lee, and DeKalb counties, as well as an excessive heat warning now for Greene, Rock, and Walworth County, as well as for Stevenson, Joe Davies, Carroll, and Whiteside. That also runs in effect until tonight. Now, for everyone tomorrow, however, an excessive heat warning will be in place for all of northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. The anticipation is actually temperatures could be just a bit warmer tomorrow than what we felt today. And the heat index more widespread, closer to that 110, 115 degree mark. Now, it is a hot one out there as our numbers are in the low 90s. The heat index approaching that 110 to 115 degree mark in a couple of locations. It stays rather warm tonight with temperatures in the 70s, but tomorrow already by 1 o'clock, notice the heat index nearing the mid 90s, upper 90 degree reading. As we head into tomorrow afternoon, again, triple digit heat index values. So that dangerous heat continues for tomorrow. Now, there is one kind of caveat to that. Any outflow boundaries that develop and what that means for storm chances going into tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. So coming up, guys, we'll look at our storm chances through that time. The heat and the humidity, even though we don't see as high of a heat index value, the humidity sticks around. So we'll look at when we completely get rid of that coming up here a little later.
And Candace, because of the heat, a state line school district is canceling school and classes. Freeport School District 145 has announced its schools, all of them, will be closed tomorrow. The district cites the excessive heat as the main reason. Heat indexes could potentially reach more than 110 degrees, as you just heard our chief meteorologist explain, but this could endanger bus riders and walkers. The district says it will not be an e-learning day. The day will just be made up at the end of the school year.
And with those heat advisories in effect, state line cooling shelters are open throughout the week. Carpenter's Place is open from 8:15 to 3 Monday through Friday. The Rockford Rescue Mission is open from 8 to 5 and offers overnight shelter for those in need. The City of Rockford is open to shelter at the Health and Human Services Department. That's open 8 to 4:30. In Loves Park, the gym in City Hall is open, and in Belvidere, the Public Safety Building and the Belvidere Oasis are open.
A state line fire department is beating the heat with a fun event for the whole family community, too. Belvidere Fire is hosting a hydrant block party from now until 7. You're taking a live look. Look at the kids having fun with that. People can celebrate back to school season for free on Lincoln Avenue and with a little water. Attendees can enjoy games from the Township Park District Rec Mobile, play around with the water slides, and enjoy some food from local businesses.
A nice hot day, it's perfect for the hydrant party because, like I said, the truck will be spraying out water all over, and it's like a huge sprinkler. The kids will just go nuts with the water.
Of course, adults too. What a perfect day to do it, as hot as it is. This is the last, though, hydrant block party of the summer.
The city of Rockford wants to stop the Keith Creek corridor from flooding. That's why the Planning and Development Committee is looking tonight at a flood hazard mitigation program grant and asking for state funding.
Eyewitness reporter Ann Weil learned about this grant and more about it and how it can affect our neighborhoods.
Assistance from the state, assistance from the local government would be very helpful.
Back in 2007, the city of Rockford was able to acquire about 120 properties to turn into what is now the Keith Creek Greenway. First Ward Alderman Jonathan Logeman says this is essential in controlling rainwater in the area. Now, the city is hoping to get 6 more properties through a state-funded grant in order to control and prevent flooding in our communities.
The purpose of these funds would just be to acquire and demolish some of these properties, creating additional green space, because we know today with the flooding and the greater repetition of these 100-year flood events, we need the green space for that water to flow in some of those porous surfaces.
Logeman says flooding has left many of his residents in trouble, and one of the reasons for the state funding is the lack of insurance coverage.
Insurance never covers as much as we want. It breaks my heart hearing some of the stories that I heard. There's multiple other people who said, I just got a new furnace, air conditioner, HVAC unit, and I've got to purchase one again.
One local business on Charles Street watched as its neighbors were destroyed from floodwater. Business owner David Bobick says taking action like this is necessary for the area.
It would be nice to get some mitigation on the flooding, if that means help for Keith Creek. They have a box culvert drain that is undersized. There's obviously some building issues. You had one torn down that was two doors down from me here. It would be nice to see some help to try to get this under control.
Logeman says if approved at committee tonight, it will get sent to be voted on by full council next Monday.
As the good folks in Keith Creek know, that this is never a quick process, just another tool in the toolkit that we're trying to utilize to help support the residents of Keith Creek.
And Logeman says the addresses of the 6 locations have yet to be decided, but the city may identify the spots that experience the most trouble and go from there. Reporting in Rockford for your home team, I'm Rianne Weil.
4 city drivers see some relief at the pump ahead of the Labor Day weekend. The average price of gas in Rockford is now sitting at $3.52 a gallon. That's a 6-cent drop in the last week and a 25-cent decline in the past month. Experts at Gas Buddy say nearly 20% of gas stations in the country are selling gas less than $3 a gallon. Those numbers will continue to drop as we head into the fall season.
And those lower gas prices could mean more people will hit the road on Labor Day weekend. A huge break at the pump means more traffic on highways as Americans mark the unofficial end of summer by heading to parks and beaches for the long holiday. Experts at AAA say if you are planning a road trip, be prepared for a lot of traffic.
Possible before the morning rush is even better. Saturday itself is actually going to be a pretty good day to travel, especially in the afternoon, where that's when most people will be already settled in their destinations. And then Sunday and Monday coming back, again, avoid those afternoon hours. That anytime after 1 p.m., that's when you get a lot of congestion, especially in the major metros.
For the return trip, AAA says driving after 11 a.m., like she just said, will be pretty difficult.
Good to keep that in mind. Well, could next month's presidential debate be called off?
Up next, why former President Trump says Vice President Harris is trying to get out of this televised event.
And coming up at 6, RPS 205 prepares to welcome kids back to the classroom. The open house getting elementary students ready for the start of the school year.
You're watching Eyewitness News, your home team, with Mimi Murphy, Wendell Edwards, Scott Leber, and Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
The Harris and Trump campaigns are sparring over the format of the upcoming presidential debate set for September 10.
Washington correspondent Raquel Martin reports Team Harris is demanding Mike stay on throughout the debate, but the Trump campaign says that's not what the two parties agreed to.
Trump and Harris campaigns are sparring over the details of the upcoming ABC debate.
The truth is they're trying to get out of it because she doesn't want to debate.
The Harris campaign now says it wants candidates' microphones turned on for the entirety of the televised event. Asked if he'd agree, former President Donald Trump said,
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. I'd rather have it probably on. But the agreement was that it would be the same as it was last time. In that case, it was muted.
This issue is resolved.
The Harris campaign is ramping up the pressure.
Donald Trump has told the American people today that he doesn't care whether they're hot or muted.
Michael Tyler, the Harris campaign's communications director, says it's Trump's staff that wants microphones off for a reason.
Trump with a live microphone, will be ranting and raving, airing his own personal grievances.
To avoid interruptions, the Trump and Biden campaigns previously agreed to mute mics and not to have a live studio audience. Political analyst Todd Belt says he imagines the two sides will work out a compromise.
Ultimately, it's going to be that both candidates see it very much in their interest to hold this debate.
What do you think would be most beneficial for voters?
I think that if we get more debates, if we get longer debates, and we get more policy information for voters, that can be helpful.
Trump, who says ABC is biased, is demanding the second debate be on Fox News. The Harris campaign has not agreed. In Washington, Raquel Martin.
Oh, the heat looks to stick around the state line a couple more days.
After the break, Candace tells us if we'll see any storms with these high temperatures.
Now, your first warned weather forecast from Chief Meteorologist Candace King.
Well, if we could have the weather we had late last week back, I think a lot of us would be happy, I suppose, unless you like a lot of heat and humidity, which we've got plenty of that here this afternoon. Hazy conditions, too, as we take a live look with our Mercy Health SkyTrack camera up in Beloit late this afternoon and evening. Now, that late season heat, something that'll stick around for tomorrow as dangerous heat index values remain in place for tomorrow, as peak heat index readings could reach as high as 115. Outflow boundaries from thunderstorms late tonight, very early tomorrow could put a little bit of a wrench in some of that high heat, so something we'll have to watch through the night. But we get rid of some of those higher heat index values, but that humidity is something that'll stick around until a second cold front comes in later this week. We'll make it much more comfortable as we look into the weekend. 92 our temperature here in Rockford, 91 in Rochelle, but our heat index value up over 100 degrees for a lot of us. Same thing for our weather watcher Terry down in Genoa, current temperature at 93. And the reason why it feels so sticky out there, look at that dew point number, 78. Now those dew point ratings tomorrow could get even higher tomorrow afternoon, which is why that excessive heat warning goes in place for all of northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin. Already by the time we hit the noon hour, heat index values will be approaching that 95, 96 degree reading and then up over 100 degrees again for tomorrow afternoon. We'll stay muggy even into the afternoon on Wednesday. So here's that excessive heat warning that will begin and actually remain in place for some of us, and that'll run through tomorrow night. So we don't get much relief here from the overnight, as our temperatures tonight will drop only back into the mid 70s. Now, to put this into perspective, the last time we had an excessive heat warning for Winnebago County, southern Wisconsin, so for much of northern Illinois, southern Wisconsin, was last year, August 23rd through the 24th. So just over a year ago, both days, high temperatures made it to 97. We made it to 93 today. Big ridge of high pressure in place. You can tell by the lack of cloud cover, but thunderstorms off to the northwest will likely stay to our northwest here late this evening, moving across Wisconsin through the overnight tonight. So there's a small risk that we could have one or two storms work through our airspace late tonight into the day tomorrow. The coverage is not expected to be high, both tonight locally and tomorrow, but because we've got so much heat and humidity, the storms, if they do form, could turn strong to severe. And as that cold front passes on Wednesday, that storm threat will then shift a little further to our east. So let's plan this out. There's that storm complex over Minnesota late tonight. This is 10 o'clock as that moves closer into Wisconsin. Here's one outflow boundary from that after about 2, 3 o'clock. And with that, that could be the focus point for some isolated thunderstorms later tonight. Second boundary comes in early tomorrow, which may give us a little cloud cover. But then by tomorrow afternoon, we remain capped. We see sunshine again until the heat builds in out ahead of that cold front comes through, and then you get thunderstorms, which highest coverage may be just a little to our south, but nonetheless, we'll still watch between that time frame of about 4 or 5 o'clock up until about 1 o'clock tomorrow, Wednesday morning. Temperatures then, guys, will stay in the 80s with the 70s by Monday.
Thank you, Candace.
Scott's in next with sports.
He continues his high school football previews with the DuPac Rivermen next.
Now sports with sports director Scott Lever.
Winning seasons have become the norm for the DuPac Rivermen in recent years. The last 4 years, they finished in the top 3 in the NUIC with one conference championship. Their expectations are high again this year. Let's take a look with my DUPAC preview. The Rivermen finished second in the NUIC last year. They made their deepest postseason run ever, reaching the third round in Class 3A before Byron bumped them out.
I think this year we'll pick off right where we left off. This year, obviously, our goal is to reach farther than the quarterfinals.
The kids' excitement's there, the level's there that we need it to be. Just making it to the quarterfinals was kind of getting our monkey off our back a little bit, and that certainly helps to get us into this season.
The Rivermen, as usual, will have a leg up on their opponents at the quarterback position. Cooper Hoffman is back for his senior year. He led the NUIC in passing yards last season with 2,016. He also ranked fourth in the conference in rushing yards with 811. Hoffman has 3 returning receivers who have experience. Jackson Diedrich was first-team All-Conference last year. Brody Black also earned All-Conference honors. Jordan Gassman, a tall, athletic basketball player, provides a big target. They all bring something different to the position.
For sure, Jackson's more of a physical, like jump ball kind of guy, and I'm that kind of slot, like short passes, and Jordan's a little bit of everything.
The Rivermen graduated their top 2 running backs. This year, juniors Lucas Rossau and Dermot Dolan take over.
Both guys a little bit different style. Lucas is a little bit more of a shifty back, where Dermot's a little bit more of a north and south, looking to run you over type running back.
The Rivermen also graduated 3 all-conference linemen.
We've got some guys ready to roll, but it's always a little bit of a gray area. We've always had skill players, but trying to put a formidable line together, it's always an area of concern until we can kind of get the first couple weeks under our belt.
Some of those guys stepping in on the line will be seniors Peyton Mulder and Nolan Stadler, and juniors Colton Maurer and Dylan White. The focal point of the defense will be junior linebacker Justin Anderson. He was second-team All-Conference last year. Diedrich will also be a cornerstone at linebacker. Gassman and Black will be key players in the secondary. Grant Hagemeyer and Ethan Rager have size and upside at defensive end. Our previews are winding down. Tomorrow we're going to stop in at Rochelle for a look at the hubs. That's sports. We'll be right back.
Our first warn interactive radar brought to us by Rockford Glass and More stays pretty quiet tonight, but to the north it becomes a little more active, and some of those thunderstorms could pass through the area over the next 24 to 36 hours. It stays warm tonight, 74, 95 tomorrow, much more comfortable by the weekend.
Thank you, Candace.
And thanks for watching. We'll see you again at 6.